may proceed when you're ready.
The state will call Detective Rucker to the stand.
Please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear that the testimony you provide will be the truth and the truth and nothing but the truth. May proceed when you're ready.
Would you please state your name and occupation?
Steve Rucker, I'm Detective 5 Police Department.
And Detective, did you become involved in a homicide investigation on February the 21st, 2014?
I did.
Would you explain to the court the nature of that investigation?
Officers were called to the intersection of Saracen Street and Willow Street due to shots fired in the area approximately 1:30 in the morning. Upon their arrival, they found a red Chevy Cavalier with a black male in the passenger seat, appeared to have a gunshot wound to his head. He had died of that wound. He was later identified to be Forrest Goins. During the investigation, a witness came forward and said they saw the driver of the car, which is Mr. Jason Miller, flee from the car and go into the graveyard. He was located in the graveyard in the local area. And also, Mr. Shamar Womack had come out of some bushes and walked into the crime scene. He was then taken into custody. Some PCP was found on his person, and a backtrack of the bushes that he had come out of. We located a handgun along with his hat and a hospital bracelet with his name on it.
Your Honor, Mr. Womack is presently under supervised parole. The state would request a bonded amount of $500,000 cash. Mr. Jason Miller does not have any prior felony history. The state would request a bonded amount of $500,000 secured and a finding of probable cause for the charges of murder in the first degree for both Mr. Womack and Mr. Miller, and a possession of a controlled substance for additionally for Mr. Womack.
What was the bond request on Mr. Womack?
$500,000 cash.
Gentlemen, the court is going to find probable cause to hold that you do in this matter and will grant the state's request of Mr. Womack's matter for $500,000 cash only, and for Mr. Miller, $500,000 security. Will each have a return date back to this court on April 7th of this year at 9 a.m. Mr. Womack, let's begin with you. Do you plan to hire an attorney to represent you in this matter?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Miller, what about you? You plan to hire one as well? All right, gentlemen, you may return to your seat.